Good day everyone, my name is Jamaica Maiwat from BSBA 3D. My topics about global supply chain. Global supply chains refer to the interconnected network of activities and resources involved in the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services across national border. This including everything from raw materials, resourcing, and product design to manufacturing, transportation, and marketing. In today, global economy businesses seek to take advantage of lower labor and material costs by outsourcing certain manufacturing and service activities to countries where these inputs are needed. This can lead to the more efficient production process and low costs from the end of customer. Product design also frequently involves input from around the world, as countries seek to incorporate the largest technologies and materials from different regions. This can result in products that are more innovative and better suited to the meet needs and global customers. Finally, global supply chains often result in the products that are sold globally. This means that companies must be able to navigate complex international trade regulation and cultural difference in order to successfully market and distribute their product in the different regions from the world. Next is complexities. The topic I mentioned is about challenges that can arise in global supply chains due to several functions. First is language and culture difference. When dealing with international suppliers and customers, there may be language barrier and cultural difference. They can create misunderstanding and difficulties in communication. Currency fluctuation. Exchange rate between currency can change rapidly and unpredictably, which can affect the cost of goods and services and create financial uncertainty. Political instability, change in government policy, social unrest, and other political functions can disrupt supply chains, causing delay and uncertainty. Increasing transportation costs and lead times, raising flood costs, congestion and ports and other functions can increase transportation costs and lead times for goods to be delivered. Increased need for trust among supply chain partners, which the increasing flexibility in global supply chains, trust and collaboration among supply chain partners become crucial and ensure smooth and efficient operations. Procurement. The purchasing department is responsible for obtaining the materials, parts, and supplies and service needed to produce a product or provide a service. The goal of procurement: develop and implement purchasing plan for product and services that support operation strategies. Next is duty of purchasing. The duty of purchasing refers to the track and responsibility associated with acquiring goods and services for an organization. This duty includes identifying sources of supply, negotiating contact, maintaining a database of suppliers, obtaining goods and services, and managing supplies. The identifying sources of supply involves researching and identifying potential suppliers who can provide a required goods and services, who can involve conducting market research, conducting vendors, and assessing their capabilities, pricing, and quality. Negotiating contact involves negotiating the term and condition of the contract with the supplier. This can include discussing the price, delivery schedule, quality requirements, and other relevant terms and conditions. Maintaining a database of suppliers involves creating and maintaining a database of suppliers that the organization can use the future purchases. This database can include information about suppliers, capabilities, pricing, and quality. Obtaining goods and services involves placing orders with suppliers and managing the delivery of goods and services. This can include tracking orders, managing inventory levels, and coordinating with suppliers to ensure timely delivery. Managing suppliers involves managing the inventory level of goods and services, tracking usage and consumption, and ensuring that supplies are available when needed. This can involve monitoring stock levels, forecasting demand, and coordinating with suppliers to ensure timely delivery. Next is the purchasing cycle. The purchasing cycle is the process an organization follows to purchase goods and services. It typically involves several steps to ensure that the purchase is made efficiently and effectively. The first step in the purchasing cycle is when the purchasing department receives a requisition from other department or individual within the organization. This requisition specifies the goods and services that are needed. Once the requisition is received, the purchasing department that select a supplier that can involve the required goods and services. This involves evaluating potential suppliers based on the factors such as price, quality, delivery time, and fast performance. After a supplier selected, the purchasing department places an order with the vendor. This involves negotiating the terms of the purchase, such as price, delivery date, and payment terms. Throughout the purchasing cycle, the purchasing department monitors the order to ensure that it is being fulfilled according to the agreed-upon terms. This may involve tracking the shipment and communicating with the supplier to address any issues that arise. And finally, when the order is received, purchasing department check the goods and services to ensure that they meet the organization requirements. If anything is satisfactory, the purchase is considered complete. Next is e-business, refers to the use of electronic technology to conduct business activities. This includes various applications such as buying and selling goods and services online, using email for communication, tracking orders and shipment, electronically exchange business documents through electronic data interchange, promoting product and services through digital marketing, and providing information about product and services through online channels. In simple terms, e-business involves using internet and another electronic technology to streamline and simplify various aspects of business transaction. This can result in faster, more efficient, and more cost-effective operation and businesses, as well as greater confidence and flexibility for customers. There are several advantages of e-business that companies can enjoy. Firstly, e-business enables companies to have a global presence. They can reach customers from all over the world, expanding their markets and increasing sales. Secondly, e-business can improve competitiveness and quality by allowing companies to compare themselves with other businesses and track market trends. This helps companies to stay up to date with industry change and adapt to customers' needs. Thirdly, e-business allows companies to analyze customer interests and collect detailed information about this reference and behavior. This information can use tailored marketing strategy and improve customer service. Fourthly, e-business can shorten supply chain response time, allowing companies to respond to customer demand more quickly and efficiently. Fifthly, e-business can lead substantial cost saving by deducting the needs for physical infrastructure and paper-based transactions. In addition, e-business allows the creation and visual companies and level the playing field for small companies who can now compete with the largest company on the more equal basis. E-business online fulfillment problem refers to difficulties that businesses face in delivering product to customers who have placed order online. One of the main challenges is meeting customer expectation from quickly delivery, as online shoppers tend to expect fast shipping times. Other problem is variability in demand, which can make it challenging for the businesses to predict how much inventory they need to fulfill orders. Sometimes businesses may not be able to keep up the demand generated by their online presence. They can lead to delay or back orders. To overcome these challenges, some businesses may outsource over the fulfillment problem, which can result a loss of control over the quality and speed delivery. Alternatively, they can build large warehouse to store inventory, which can be expensive due to internal holding costs associated with inventory management. Next is supplier management. Choosing suppliers in the process of selecting and evaluating potential vendors or companies that can provide the goods and services needed by the business. The goal of these processes is to identify suppliers that can meet the quality, cost, delivery, and other requirements of buying organization. To choosing supplier, businesses typically start of creating a list of potential suppliers and they can product through evaluation of each one. This may involve reviewing the supplier's reputation, financial stability, production capacity, quality control processes, and other factors evaluate the product or service they process. Supplier audit are the important part of the supplier management process. They involve evaluating supplier processes, systems, and performance to ensure that they meet the standard and requirement of the buying organization. This can including auditing and supplier production capabilities, reviewing the quality control processes, and assessing their compliance with relevant regulation. Supplier certification is the process of formally recognizing that the suppliers has met the certain quality, safety, and environmental standard. This may involve an independent certification body assessing a supplier processes and awarding a certificate of other form of recognizing to commodity compliance with the relevant standard. Supplier relationship management is ongoing process of managing the interaction between the business and its supplier to ensure that the relationship is productive, efficient, and mutually beneficial. This may involve setting clear expectations, communicating effectively, and resolving issues or conflict as they arise. And next is supplier partnership. Supplier partnership are more the statistic form or supplier relationship management. This involves developing closer, long-term relationship with supplier based on mutual trust, collaboration, and shared goals. They may involve sharing information, co-interesting a new product or technologies, or even merging or acquiring supplier companies. CPFR means collaborative planning, forecasting, and replenishment is a supply chain management approach that involving sharing information and working collaboratively with suppliers to improve planning and forecasting accuracy, reduce lead time, and optimize inventory levels. Strategic partnering involve developing long-term, mutual beneficial relationship with supplier that involves strategic advantage to buying organization. This may involve developing a new product or technology, others sharing expertise or resources, or even forming joint ventures. Vendor analysis, evaluating the sources of supply in the term of price, quality, evaluation, and service. Supplier audit and certification. Again, supplier audit, a means of keeping client on supplier production capabilities, quality and delivery problem and resolution, and performance on another criteria. Supplier certification involves a detailed examination of supplier policies and capabilities. The process certified the supplier meet or exceed the requirements of a buyer. The bullwhip effect, variation to demand, cost, inventory, fluctuation, and fluctuate, and get out of control. Inventory fluctuation can be magnified by periodic ordering, forecast inaccuracy, sales incentive and promotion, reaction to short storage, order batching, liberal product return policies, result in higher costs, lower customer satisfaction. Mitigating the bullwhip effect. The good supply chain management can overcome a bullwhip effect. Strategic buffering, holding inventory at the distribution center rather than at retail outlet. By doing so, the inventory can be managed more efficiently and fluctuation in customer demand at individual store will be less on an impact on the overall supply chain. Replenishment based on need rather than forecast demand. This involved using real-time data and analytics to monitor inventory levels and adjust replenishment accordingly rather than relying on historical sales data on forecasts. Vendor manage inventory. Vendor monitor goods and replenish detailed inventories with supplies are low. This allows the retailer to avoid overstocking and understocking. This can lead to lost sales. By working closely with their vendor and sharing information in the real time, retailers can minimize the bullwhip effect and improve supply chain efficiency. And that's all. Thank you.